Greetings, Star Wars fans. Happy Force Friday 2 to each and every one of you. We continue our video reviews with the 3 3/4 inch carded Luke Skywalker Jedi Master action figure. Really excited to see an action figure of Luke, even if it is 2 years later. That's right. For those of you who don't know what's going on, we didn't get a Luke Skywalker action figure for The Force Awakens. All we got was 15 seconds of seeing Luke pull his hood off at the end of the film, and then the closing scene of The Force Awakens. So despite all of the excuses and lies from Hasbro and Lucasfilm and other people, we finally have a real Luke Skywalker action figure, be it 2 years later. So really excited to see this guy. I really like the artwork on the packaging there. It looks really nice. And a really nice head sculpt on this figure, as we'll see in a moment. On the back, you have your obligatory product images, of course, detailing the new Force Link feature, which is Hasbro's big marketing scheme with the Last Jedi line. So what we're going to do now is pause the video, remove the figure from the packaging, come back and see what it's all about. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back with the Star Wars The Last Jedi 3 3/4 inch Luke Skywalker Jedi Master action figure. And here he is. 2 years later, we have a figure of Luke. Despite all of the excuses and questions and lies that we heard from Hasbro and Lucasfilm and Disney and other people, we finally have a figure of Luke. And they did a phenomenal job, I have to say. The head sculpt is really, really nice. And my first impression of this figure, you know, Luke started out 40 years prior to this on Tatooine, you know, a backwater planet, the Outer Rim, sitting in this mud hut of this old man that he has heard stories of his entire life. And this guy turns out to be a Jedi Knight. You know, and more so a friend and mentor of his father. And, you know, Luke's whole world comes unraveled as he starts out on this journey, as he learns more and more about the Force, about his family and who his father really is, and discovers his role in the galaxy and what he's to do. I mean, it's just really, really incredible. And I really feel like this character and his appearance pays homage to Obi-Wan. You know, Luke has followed in the footsteps of his mentor, even in his absence in this life. He has followed, you know, his footsteps from times past and through, you know, his encounters with Obi-Wan in the Force. And I really feel like they've done a phenomenal job with his character. The first thing I want to talk about is his cloak. If you recall in Return of the Jedi, Luke did not use a robe like Obi-Wan. He used a cloak, and we see him wearing that inside Jabba's palace. And here again, we see him wearing a cloak versus a robe. And I find that, you know, very fascinating. He's chosen to go that route. And the cloak is sort of a light tan color, is a different color than his actual Jedi robes there. And the cloak is soft rubber. It will come off. And you can see his robes here. Really nice sculpt. Again, the head sculpt is just dead on. You know, it just looks exactly like him. On the side of his belt right here is a hook for a lightsaber. And that would lead me to believe that maybe, just maybe, we'll see him use his lightsaber in The Last Jedi. If we don't, I, for one, will never go back and watch a Disney Star Wars film again. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's what you know, every fan of the original trilogy that's looking at Luke, we, you know, want to see him use his lightsaber and, you know, the Force, and, you know, just come back from obscurity and, you know, rescue everyone as he previously did. One of the other things I want to point out is the boots. They have that wrap around them and look similar, if not identical, to the boots he wore on Tatooine. And I think that's a really nice feature. I really like how they did that all the way around. This figure looks nice. You can see his right hand, of course, is the mechanical hand or gloved here, however they're they're presenting it. It looks mechanical here. But just a really, really nice figure. No accessories are included with this figure. Now, he does have the symbol on the bottom of his left foot for the Force Link feature. And I'll bring that out. And if you, let's see.
May the Force be with you.
If you tap it, it's supposed to play more than one.
May the Force be with you. Trust your instincts. Come, I'll show you the true meaning of the Force.
So each character has 3 voice phrases. Now, I brought out the lightsaber that's included with the Rey action figure because, in my opinion, Luke just wouldn't look right without it. And these figures have really soft fingers. As you can see, his thumb is just kind of really soft, kind of bent down in there. But to me, that right there, that's Luke Skywalker. But there is no Luke without a lightsaber. And that's just really cool. So I hope that's what we see in The Last Jedi. But you know, I just wanted to take a few minutes and do a brief video review of this action figure. If you haven't purchased any of the figures from The Last Jedi, you at least need to get this one. Really, really cool figure. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video review. Thank you to those of you who follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Check out my Facebook page by the same name, Orion's Belt Creations. I do a lot of custom work, detailing, that sort of thing. I'm also contributing columns for Outer Rim News. Outer Rim News is the fastest growing Star Wars news website today with over 40,000 subscribers from across the world. Everything from commentaries to collectibles to comics to live action films, animated series, video games, role-playing, and much, much more. Outer Rim News has it covered. Guys, thank you for watching my video reviews. Stay tuned. There's more to come. May the Force be with you.